Every year, the smartphone industry promises something new. But in 2025, something unusual happened. People began asking the same question everywhere online. Did Xiaomi's new 17 Pro Max copy the iPhone 17 Pro Max? Welcome to Innovation Views, where we look beyond the innovations into the ideas shaping them. At first glance, it's hard not to notice the resemblance. The rounded camera layout, the matte finish, the smooth metal edges, even the feel in the hand, unmistakably familiar. But to understand why these phones look alike, we must understand where smartphone design is today. The truth is, most high-end phones are now pushing toward the same visual goals: minimal bezels, symmetrical cameras, and a premium, futuristic look. Apple started this trend years ago, and companies like Xiaomi jumped in. It's not always about copying, they say, but it looks like it. Sometimes it's about catching up or competing in the same design language that users already trust. After all, when a style becomes iconic, others naturally adopt its essence, but must be with style. Now, I want to show you a short clip from Mr. Woos the Boss, one of my favorite tech reviewers. Hope he doesn't mind, because I really like how he compared these two phones side by side.
It's that even on these smartphones designed around iOS 26, it still feels really unpolished. It's beautiful from a distance. I think the animations and the icons and the lock screen and the ability to turn any wallpaper into this spatial scene, they're all improvements, but it's just up close. There are so many repeatable glitches and animation breakers and things that suddenly aren't very readable that it clearly needs more time in the oven. Thankfully, the physical design of the phone does feel a lot more refined. I've seen so many people saying these things look atrocious, and I feel like special mention to this orange color for becoming probably the most controversial pro iPhone finish ever. I get it, but they really work for me. They feel really smooth in your hands with how the metal wraps. When you actually take the bait and you put these phones side by side, it draws attention to the really unique things that Xiaomi's doing that no one else is. Like, oh yeah, did I mention Xiaomi's camera plateau is also a full-on second display. So if you bought a 17 Pro, this is what you'd get. A super tall box with a charger, a 100-watt charger casually in the box, the USB-C cable, and a little insert which has the case, a lightly frosted hard shell. That's a pretty high-tier package. The thing about this phone is it looks almost intentionally like a knockoff iPhone, right? With the naming and the design, and to be fair, even the user interface, like the home screen's got Apple-style icons, you feel like a knockoff. The display is bright and super high-end. The borders around it are every bit as thin and even as other top phones. Every time you press things and click buttons, the haptics are phenomenal. Very satisfying experience to type and navigate.
Let's break it down. The iPhone 17 Pro Max still leads in stability, smooth software, excellent camera processing, and long-term iOS updates. Its battery life is impressive this year, and Apple's A19 Pro chip handles power efficiently, keeping heat under control. But as always, Apple takes its time. Charging is slower, and the price is still on the premium side. You're paying more for polish and ecosystem comfort than for wild new features. So what's the truth? The iPhone focuses on refinement, reliable, secure, and perfectly integrated. The Xiaomi focuses on innovation, power, features, and pushing limits. One is evolution, the other is experimentation, and that's why people can't stop comparing them. Whether you prefer Apple's precision or Xiaomi's performance, one thing is clear: both brands are shaping the same future from two very different philosophies. His breakdown shows exactly why people are talking about their similarities and their differences. Still, the influence is clear. Xiaomi 17 Pro Max doesn't just resemble the iPhone, it mirrors Apple's confidence, even in its camera housing, interface layout, and color tone. But here's the difference. Xiaomi adds extra layers: the rear display, the ultra-fast 100-watt charging, and the massive 7,500 mAh battery. So maybe the question isn't, did Xiaomi copy Apple? Maybe it's, how far can innovation stretch when everyone's chasing perfection? The 2025 smartphone design language may look the same, but the story behind each brand, their philosophy, their priorities, their audience, that's where the real difference begins. This is Innovation Views, exploring not just the products we use, but the ideas that shape them. Thanks for watching Innovation Views. Stay inspired and don't forget to subscribe.